Annie stormed into the funeral home with fury. When the woman turned around, she immediately slapped her across the face. The sudden action left everyone stunned. Then the woman scattered a handful of photos. They revealed intimate pictures of the man with his wife's best friend. The deceased's family instantly erupted in rage. They began punching and kicking the man. Seeing the two receive their deserved punishment, the woman finally walked away with confidence. Annie possessed the ability to see the spirits of the dead. The reason she caused a scene at the funeral was to fulfill the woman's final wish. She had discovered her husband was cheating with her best friend. When she was bedridden with illness, the two had even behaved shamelessly in front of her. So after death, she sought Annie's help. As she finished speaking, the woman's spirit slowly walked toward another world. The man was about to become a father. Yet at the funeral home sat his wife's memorial photo, along with ultrasound images of their unborn baby. That day, his wife suddenly craved apples. The husband rubbed his wife's pregnant belly, then hurriedly left for the supermarket. A little while later, she heard the door opening. She thought it was her husband returning, but when she turned around, she froze. A stranger had broken into their home. She instinctively protected her unborn child, yet tragedy still occurred. The case quickly made headline news. People who saw it felt both anger and sympathy, learning that the pregnant woman had wanted apples before her death. Many people have sent apples to express their condolences. In the morgue, Annie decided to help fulfill the deceased's final wish. The moment her hand touched the deceased, the dead woman's soul awakened. She knew she had left this world, but she was still worried about the baby in her womb. She begged Annie to help deliver her child, but Annie was powerless to do this. The woman cried out in despair. Suddenly she said her husband would surely come looking for her. She asked Annie to quickly convince her husband not to follow. Meanwhile, the husband had already decided to follow his wife and child. This world had nothing left for him to cherish. At this critical moment, a man arrived and pulled him back. The man said his wife had left a letter for him. This finally calmed the husband down, so the man returned to the funeral. To fulfill his wife's wish for apples, he squeezed the apple into juice with his hands, then brought the apple juice to his wife's body. This was his last time kissing his wife. Meanwhile, police announced they had caught the killer, who was sentenced to life imprisonment for murder and robbery.